What's up, guys? Decided we'd come back at you with a video here. A little bit of a different video. No cards or nothing, but something I'm really passionate about. Some of you know I'm a massive music fan. I've been in music my whole life. It's always been my kind of go-to with everything. It's very rare where music's not playing in my life, where it's not on somewhere, whether it's record player, radio, CDs, Spotify, whatever. I usually have some form of music playing. But during this pandemic, I have finally got into something that I've always wanted to, and it just never really took the leap, but I finally did, and I am now a vinyl collector. I'm kind of picky with what I buy. Some people go out there and they just buy anything and everything. If it's $1, they buy it. If it's buy one, get 4 free, they buy it. I am very particular. Yeah. So, this is my vinyl collection. So, a lot like sports cards, there's different colored vinyl. Like, there's all different colors. It's not just straight black vinyl. So, this first one is August Burns Red, Guardians. Their newest record. This one, I believe, is a blue marble, I believe. Blue. I'm going to show you. So I don't know if this is going to come up well or not. Nope, can't really see it. But it is like a dark blue. I'm actually going to shut my TV off really quick because it's got a really bad glare. So you can kind of see it. It's like a really dark blue. It looks a lot better in person, but try to get the light. It's not blue though, or not black, I mean. But they called it like the Blue Ocean. It was like a short printed version of it. I know it all with these things. I'm still learning. So that's that one. This is going to be a long video, so Dave, Amish Dave, you're welcome. This is going to be a long video. That's that one. Next up, band that recently broke up last year, sad day. This is Darker Half by Backtrack, New York hardcore. Most of my music is going to be like hardcore, metal, death metal, that kind of stuff. It's just what I listen to. There's some rap records I want to get, like there's a couple J. Cole records I want to get. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to get. But yeah, Darker Half by Backtrack. I believe this one is a purple with silver splatter. These guys broke up last year. I've been listening to these dudes for it's been a while. But they recently broke up last year, which is a sad time. I did not get to go to the final show. But still rocking these dudes often. I want to get their other. This is such a pain in the ass to get in. These little films that come with it, I hate these fucking things. Because it's just. They're a pain in the ass to get back in. But, yeah, Backtrack is a New York based hardcore band. And, yeah. Seen them a few times. Said I'm sad I didn't get to go to the final show, but it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I don't know if anybody else out there does vinyl. If you do, please do a video because I want to see it. I want to see your vinyl collections. I might do a movie collection in the future here because I got close to 500 of those. This one I know is just a black vinyl. This came out when I was a sophomore in high school. I believe I was either sophomore or junior. But this is Dystopia by Beneath the Massacre. Don't find this one too often. And I was shocked when I did find it. And it was still sealed. But, of course, I broke it because I like listening. Next up, I actually have to replace this one. This one does scratch or skip a little bit on my record player. But this is Bent Life. Never Asked for Heaven. And this one is a like yellow orange sunburst like. So, I don't know the actual names of them. I have a thingy, but it's a clear like yellow orange. So I have the actual names of it on my Discogs, but I don't memorize these things. I have too much stuff to memorize. I got all these records, you know, movies, all the cards that I have. I still have comic books. It's insane. All right, you know, I'm not gonna put these all back together right away. I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna do it. Okay. Next up, this is Crocodile Tears by Brigades. Never really heard of these dudes, and I just bought it on a whim because it was a cheap record and it was this genre that I listened to. I actually really liked it. This is just a clear vinyl. This is a mess. I should have thought about this better. Quicker way to do this. And then this is Indefinite, also by Brigades. This one is just a orange with black. Same thing on the other side. Where's the opening? All right. This next one I know is also just a black vinyl, so I won't take it out. Everybody knows what black vinyl looks like. This is Count Your Blessings by Bring Me the Horizon. Almost have their entire discography. There's a few that I'm missing, I think. I'm missing the new one, because I don't really like it. I think that's the only one I might be missing. This one, Suicide Season, my personal favorite from Bring Me the Horizon. Definitely my favorite out of the bunch. This one is a like pink vinyl. There's one that I'm missing. I know that for sure. I didn't buy the newest record because, like I said, I wasn't that big on it. But I might get it down the road. And then this one is There Is a Hell, or There Is a Heaven. Let's keep it a secret. There is a hell, believe me, I've seen it. There is a heaven, let's keep it a secret. Long, stupid fucking title, but very underrated record from them. You know, some people are half and half on it. I actually really like this one. And this one, I believe, is a 2-disc, but this one's just a gold. The next one I have is also just a black. This is also Bring Me the Horizon. That's the Spirit. Can't really see it, but it does say that's the Spirit on there. It's just a black cover, so that's cool. That one's on my turntable right now. This one. These guys now just go by Code Orange, but this is Love Is Love, Return to Dust from Code Orange Kids. These guys are huge now, touring with Slipknot and there's a bunch of other guys that toured with last year. This is just a plain white vinyl. My favorite record of Code Orange is definitely Forever. The new one was underneath was good, but I don't think it was better than Forever personally. Just my own opinion, which means absolutely nothing. And then the aforementioned underneath, Code Orange. I'm going to pull this one out because this one's pretty sweet. Yeah, it is a gatefold. A little bit of lenticular cover. Come on, guys. Work with me a little bit here. This one I believe is called like the Blue Galaxy or something. You're probably not going to see it. But there's like a blue smoke around the middle. I have terrible lighting. I am so sorry. But this one's sweet. Maybe I'll hold it up to the light maybe. I don't know. I should have got better lighting. But oh well. It's like a dark blue galaxy design. So that's sweet. Counterparts. One of my favorite bands right now. These dudes do no wrong. Every one of their records is just incredible. This is Tragedy Will Find Us. And this is like a purple red marble. This is so bad. You see it. So in a year when I redo this video, I know better lighting. Because that little lamp does not do it. Next up, a comedy record, only because it's my favorite special from this guy. I think it was his first special. It was A Harmful of Swallowed by Dane Cook. All of his other stuff is garbage, if you ask me. But this one, hilarious. And the only Day to Remember record that I really care to own, it's my favorite record. Everybody says Homesick, or I've heard people say Vibrations, which is, for those who have heart, their absolute best record. There's no question about it in my world. But I think this is just a black. Yeah, this is just a black vinyl. I'm not going to pull it out. Yeah, a lot of people say Homesick, which it's good. I don't like Downfall of Us All. I think it got way overplayed. But that's just my opinion. Next one, Purgatory from Despised Icon. These guys are legends. This is pressed on gray and black splatter. Boom. I have followed these dudes for a long time, since I was a kid. I think their first record was out in like 2000, 2002, something like that. There's only 1,700 of these made. 1750. Let's maybe see it up there. It's right here. 1750 made. So, next one. One of my first record I ever bought, actually. This is Augment by Era. This is the record that made me fall in love with vinyl. This thing sounds incredible, and I love these dudes. It is on a blue vinyl. It's clear. Can't really see, but it is clear. I want to get all the Era records on vinyl. These things are. If all their other records sound like Augment does, this is one of my favorites to listen to just kick back with a drink and just hang out in my room and just relax. Next one. First Blood Rules. Heavy band. This is the black, red, and white splatter. Love these dudes. I saw these dudes play in somebody's basement. And that was one of the most fun shows I've ever been to. It was so much fun. Also from First Blood, pretty significant to these times, Silence is Betrayal. So you see the cover. And this one I believe is just a red vinyl. Yep. Just a red vinyl. Ooh. Next up, For Today, Fight the Silence. My favorite record of theirs as well. Next to King is up there too. King is a really good one. I think it's called King. I don't remember. But this is on a Red and Black Smoke. There's one song on here that deals specifically with like human trafficking, and they've actually done a lot to help the human trafficking community, and not community, but you know what I mean. They've done a lot for people that have gone through that type of stuff. Also, next one, also by For Today, Wake. This one is on a gray vinyl. These guys got into some hot water. I mean, they've been broken up for a few years, but they're very opinionated, I would say. And they said some things a few months ago that didn't sit right with a lot of people, which I don't blame them. This next one, these dudes mean a lot to me. They got into a serious or bus accident a few years ago. This was their first record back since then. This is the indie exclusive magenta color vinyl of the new Ghost Inside. Just look up these dudes' story. It's insane. These guys also got into some hot water for some comments by I think it was the bassist, but he is since no longer with the band. So, magenta vinyl. This next one is also just plain black, so I won't pull it out. I forgot what the name of the record is called, though. Look at me being stupid. See Without Eyes by the Glitch Mob. I do listen to a little bit of EDM dance stuff. This one's good chill. See Without Eyes, the Glitch Mob. Also just a regular black one. This is Awake by Elenium. He has a song with, I think it's Black Bear. Black Bear, I think is the name of the artist. Pretty big song out there, and you've heard of it. Next one, Lifelines by I Prevail. I found this record for like $10. And I'm like, yeah. I'm not a big I Prevail fan. I kind of feel like they're a Day to Remember knockoff, but they're still good. This is like a light blue. They got some good songs. This is my favorite of all their records. But very, very a Day to Remember-ish. Which, hey, I can't blame them. They're a very influential band. I just like uniqueness. This is also just a regular black one. I'm subscribed to vinyl. It's a monthly subscription thing. This was the only one that I kept from last month. I got a Thrice one, another one that I forgot what it was, and then this is the only one that I kept. This is Only Self by Jesus Piece. Very, very awesome heavy band. Those guys are awesome. Next, this is Dream by Lifeless. These dudes are so much fun live. And this is on a blue and white, I don't know what it's called, but blue and white vinyl. See, these I can't stand. Like, just give me the regular plastic. There we go. Oh, great. If you're still here, I thank you. I know this is going to be a long video. I know Dave ain't going to mind. So, Mike as well, Mike Gathman. Next up is Fear of Failure by Malfunction. This is also one of my first purchases that when I got my record player that I got. This was a recommendation from a friend of mine when I was with him. I'm not going to pull this one out because it's clear. It's just a white vinyl. These dudes are awesome as well. Oh shit, fuck. This goes down here. some UK metalcore. This is Our Hollow, Our Home. This is Heartsick. These are surprisingly kind of valuable. I was a little surprised when I looked these up. This is a black and white, kind of like Raindrop. Heartsick worth a little bit more than this next one, which also by Our Hollow, Our Home. Come on. Next one is In Moment, In Memory by Our Hollow, Our Home. This one is just a red vinyl. Next up, one of my top 3 favorite bands. This is just a black vinyl, so I'm not going to pull it out. I think it might be colored. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think it is. But this is Reverence by Parkway Drive. I want to get their entire discography on vinyl. It's another one of my goals. This is not black. I'm glad I pulled it out. So it's like a dark red. A lot of people didn't like this record. It grew on me a lot, and I ended up liking it a lot. So that is Reverence by Parkway Drive. Next up, this is on Blue Marble. This is Rotting Out the Wrong Way. These guys are all, just Google Rotting Out and you'll see. So this is Blue Marble. The vocalist got into a little bit of trouble a few years ago, but he did his time, and he's better than ever. And I saw them just shortly before COVID all happened, and they put on one hell of a show. One hell of a show. Next up, probably my favorite pop punk band. This is State Champs, The Finer Things. My favorite record by them. And this is on the blue, orange, and white splatter, which I believe is a first printing, or first pressing, which everybody wants. So that's pretty sweet. I wish I knew how to like splice videos and edit and all that, because I would just edit to where I'm showing the actual record and the cover. This next one, this record, I have 2 left. I'm going to do this one first. So, this is Big Kiss Goodnight by Trapped Under Ice. These guys are awesome. This is one of my favorite records ever. It's on clear red vinyl. And then you got Johnny Depp. I'm sorry, I don't know if that is in the middle, but this record slays. I love them. I love these dudes. I wish they would come back to Ohio, but that'll never happen. And this last record, as many of you know, I went through a divorce last year. And, almost 2 years ago. God. And fell on some hard times. Fell on some really hard times. Wasn't myself. Wasn't me. Just trying to pick my life back up and pretty much start over, because that's pretty much what happened. I pretty much had to start everything over. Life lessons learned the hard way. Make sure you find out who somebody really is before you just keep it real. Just keep it real. That's all I'm going to say. But this record literally saved my life. Not to get too personal, but when everything was going down, I fell into a really bad depression. And there was a time in my life where I did not want to go forward anymore. And that's fine. Some people are going to think that's silly, but, some people handle stress and heartbreak and just losing everything differently. Some people are like, all right, whatever. I handled it away, It was a tough time in my life, and I wasn't sure how to I never went through anything like that in my life, so I didn't know how to deal with it. So I eventually figured it out. During a really bad episode, I was really, really bad, and my Spotify was playing in the background, and it just randomly changed. Just changed songs randomly. I didn't touch it. I didn't do anything. It literally just changed songs out of the blue, right in the middle of another song. And this song called 3 Feet from Peace on this record came on. And it starts out with the vocalist's mother just saying, you have to figure it out your own way. Only you can figure it out. But you have to, and it's not going to be easy, but you have to. And you're going to figure it out. And that literally opened up everything in my life. And I can truthfully say I would not be here today making this video if it wasn't for this record. This record literally means the world to me. And this is True View by Stick to Your Guns. I have a massive, massive wall flag in my room of these guys. I've listened to these guys for well over a decade, and this record is easily my favorite record of all time. It is on a bone white vinyl. It's not like a pure white, it's like an off-white. But this, if you like hardcore and meaningful lyrics, yes, they're screaming, but Jesse's pretty easy to understand. If you're going through a hard time in your life, put this record on. See if it might help you as much as it helped me. Because like I said, I wouldn't be making this video right now. I wouldn't just be here if it wasn't for this record. And I can 100% truthfully say that. So, Stick to Your Guns, True View. And that's it. 27 minutes. Dave, eat your heart out. If you guys want to see more, I got over 500 Blu-rays sitting over there. It's my roommate's cat. Let me know if you want me to do those. That's going to be a lot longer. That's going to be separate parts. And I'll do it. So that's it for me. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, I'll see you soon. See you guys.